I'm a flamboyant storyteller, a kind of a radical thinker and a radical writer, and specifically in academic senses. I ask difficult questions and I expect difficult answers. So my research is primarily focused around indigeneity, and I focus within that kind of subsphere, mostly within Korean Ojibwe worldviews and epistemologies. And then more specifically within that, I study gender and sexuality. What makes my research unique here is I'm a creative writer and I'm also a critical writer, so I blend those two together to really kind of use the creative element or the personal element to kind of bleed into the critical or the theoretical to kind of make it accessible. I've been writing forever, and I come from a family of storytellers, mostly oral storytellers, right? Like if you come to my family and many Indigenous communities, Manitoba I think specifically, but the prairies too, if you sit down at a dinner table with an Indigenous family, you're gonna be there for like 4 hours because everyone's gonna tell stories and it just kind of comes with this like collective harmony. So I grew up in that kind of atmosphere of storytelling. I think I was motivated just by my life experiences. I grew up on a reservation and I also kind of grew up small town in the projects as well. So I grew up impoverished for the most part. And this was something I never thought I'd be able to do. So what I wanted to do, why I came here and why I did an MA and BA was to kind of do the research that I wanted to do to impact the communities that I come from, and more specifically, the queer or two-spirit communities that I'm accountable to. I'm the first of my family to go to university. I'm the first to finish a master's. I'm the first to do a PhD. So I think my role as a community member that has accountability to my family and to my communities is to kind of show that I can open those doors and leave them open so that they can kind of go that much further. With the Killam's backing and their selection of me and their generous funding, I really kind of think that I can continue opening those doors and perhaps continue allowing space for the intersections of study that I embody. Queer studies, Indigenous studies, decolonial studies, critical race studies, and to kind of bring those all together. I can only take it so far. I want them to kind of blow the door open and kind of see the gigantic meadow that we're trying to build here. And that's all because the Killam's helping me do this. So I'm very grateful. I'm very honored too.